Phil, I need you to keep it real, man. You've been doing so good, keeping it real with all these good stories, but I need you to keep it real for the people because back then, LA at the time, we had got Dwight Howard. We thought we was the when we was getting him. So I need you to keep it real with me right now. Tell me a little information on what went wrong with Steve Nash and the Dwight era in the 212, man. Please talk to me.
Oh, man, bro. When we had those trades that offseason, I was like, man, we going to the finals. Bro, I was like, we got Steve Nash, we got Dwight Howard coming. Man, we going to the finals. Look, Paul will tell you, sometimes, man, when you have a lot of talent on a roster, that doesn't equate to winning. The pieces have to fit for one. The second piece to it is health. You have to be healthy. And when Steve came to us, man, unfortunately, he was healthy. And then when the season started, man, he had a sciatic nerve issue that was in his, like running down his back, and he could not play. I felt so bad for him, man, because he tried it, but the nerve kept him out for damn near the whole season. So we didn't have Steve. And then the whole dynamic of, Dwight's a Hall of Famer. I don't care what nobody say. Dwight is a Hall of Famer. So he was in his pond in Orlando, right? You always say the NBA, the markets are different. Orlando's a small pond, even though Dwight was a big fish. He comes from Orlando and he comes to Los Angeles, which is a big pond, and there's already a big fish in that pond. Dwight, man, was always been a guy that really cared about how people perceived him, how he was perceived, and how people, brought him in. And I think LA was just such a big place in the bright lights. It wasn't too bright for him, but when him and Kobe got together, man, their relationship it wasn't rocky, but they were two different players. And Kobe was who he was. And if you played with him, you understood who he was as a teammate. Kobe was super demanding. And so if you're the A personality and you come to another team and sometimes there's another A personality and that A personality might be a little bit more vocal or have a little bit more of a cutthroat attitude or mentality, it could be tough, man. It could be tough. And so the adjustment of Dwight coming from Orlando to LA and having to deal with another superstar, sometimes those things, man, they don't always mesh. And people don't really understand that. People just think, oh, Dwight, Kobe, Steve Nash, Pau Gasol, man, they should all be able to play well together. And it just don't always work out like that. Sometimes people just don't fit. And that's all it really boils down to. Sometimes people just don't fit on a team and it just doesn't work. And it didn't help that Steve Nash was not healthy that year.
Well, I remember that year, boy.
Oh, man.
And then come to find out,
I was excited too, bro. Like we got Steve. Come on, right, man. That was supposed to take pressure off of Kobe, and so we got a floor general that can run our team and make shots and break down defenses and pick and roll. I felt bad for Steve, man, because he was really excited to be there, but he just, his that injury, man, really tore down the fabric of our team.
Yeah, I know I was happy sitting in Indiana. Getting the white ass up out of the East. Yeah, I was happy. Get your ass on.
Get your ass on. Big buff motherfucker. Big buff motherfucker.
Yo, listen, one thing about Dwight gonna be in shape. I don't care what nobody say. He gonna be in shape, bro.
Do you think Dwight could play right now? Because I always hear him.
Absolutely.
He's pitching himself to go get a job to Jeannie Buss. Do you think he could play right now?
Yes.
In the NBA? I'm pretty sure he could. Yeah, for sure. Limited minutes, Dwight could be a great role player, man.
Okay.
Limited minutes. Yeah, for sure. He could be a contributor on any team because he just, like P said, man.
You know what? You want him come playoff time. You want him on your team come playoff time.
And he got good feet. He just won the Dancing with the Stars or something, man. Come on, man. He got good feet. He got good positioning. They good. He there. Come on, man.
Stupid.
You better use that talent. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 5 million members across the country, it is the most fun and exciting way to get in on all the action while you watch your favorite sports and players.
All you got to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. So sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed.
So if you think Justin Jefferson will continue to get more targets, PrizePicks has you covered on every option.
So guys, go download the app today and use our promo code PodcastP to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. So you can finish the football season by downloading the app today and using our code PodcastP to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game.